Today's yummy dish is crispy pan-fried noodle. But before we jump into the fun, please hit that subscribe button so you're always in the loop for our tasty recipe. Chào bạn, hi and welcome back to Tasty KV Kitchen. It's nice to be back. I miss you guys, and today I have my beautiful sister-in-law Linda joining us, and she will let you know what we have in store for you today.
Hi, I'm Linda. Okay, so today we'll be doing a seafood version of the pan-fried noodles. Here we have our squid fillet, shrimp. These are shrimp and fish balls. We have all of our veggies, carrots, we have mushrooms. These are our seasoning for today. This is the chicken bouillon, the oyster sauce, sugar, cornstarch. We have our soy sauce, sesame oil, and rice wine vinegar.
So I guess the main ingredient will be the noodle. You could use both dry or fresh noodle, but I play around with different noodle, but this noodle seems to be my family's favorite. So it's a fresh noodle, and let's start cooking.
Okay, so here we have our boiling water. This is the noodle we'll be using. We've tried a couple different varieties, but we like this one best. So if you're not using this noodle, go by the instructions for boiling. This will boil for a couple minutes. Okay, our water is now boiling. We'll toss in the noodles. So here we're taking out our noodles. It's been about 3 minutes. And so we'll clean it, put it in cold water and have it dry, rinse it in cold water and have it dry out. Here we're rinsing the noodles in cold water.
So this is the bag of noodle that we cooked earlier, and we let it sit for about at least 15 minutes, and it's dry now, and we're ready to prep the frying process. So Linda's gonna explain to you how we're gonna prep it for frying.
Deep fry the noodles. We have 2 strainers here. There's gadgets you can probably find at the market, but this is what we'll use to create our nest before we put it into the deep fryer.
We just use what we have at home, but obviously, if you have something similar, you could use it. Just make sure your noodle is dry, because you don't want it to be wet, and you put it into the hot oil, it's gonna splash on you. It's gonna explode on you.
So you don't want to use too much noodles, just enough where it's not too thick and it's not too thin. It'll cook evenly. So once you put it into the deep fryer, it'll be like this. And you can just shape it while it's cooking.
Okay, now we are going to check our oil.
Okay, so our oil is about close to 360, so we can start frying.
So you're gonna see a gush of wool. It's gonna look like it's gonna pop on you. Just be careful. You will see that it's going to be a little bit sticky, but that's all right. It will come off. See it once you remove it. Oh, yeah, it looks like it just slides off, which is okay. The noodle is almost ready. It doesn't take long to cook this.
Okay, so we're doing the second batch. The first one took about like 2 minutes. As long as it's crispy and it slides off of the strainer, it should be done. You want it golden brown, and you can just take it out. For our 1 bag of egg noodle, we were able to fry about 5 nests. So it does depend on how much noodles you put to fries, but we were able to get about 5. So here is our 1 bag of egg noodle fried. There's 5 here. So If you aren't going to use all of it, you can store it in the refrigerator for about a week. So when you're reheating out of the refrigerator, you just don't refry it. Put it in the air fryer for at 325 for just a few minutes, just as it keeps its crispiness.
So now we're prepping our seafood and our vegetable. Linda will be peeling and deveining the shrimp.
Yes, for our shrimp, you'll keep the tail on, okay?
And for the carrot, what I'm doing is I'm using this carrot zigzag design to make it look a little bit prettier.
Okay, now we're done peeling the shrimp and I will be deveining them. Okay?
Yeah, the carrot's done now. I'm going to move on to the bok choy as well. And we are just going to chop about 2 inches in length. And now I'm just going to work on the cilantro. I have 2 different sizes here. Okay, done.
Our shrimp is now deveined and ready. Okay, we'll start cutting our fish tofu and our fish balls.
So about the seafood tonight. So, you know, for the meat wise, you can change it out. If you like chicken, you want scallops, just whatever meat your family enjoy eating, you can substitute for those. So this is, you know, I love kitchen gadgets, and this is one of the tools that I truly like for scallion. It's just if you want to thinly serrate it and make it look beautiful for, as a garnishment for your soup, or in this case for our crispy pan-fried noodle, get one of these. It's fairly inexpensive and it makes your dish looks more appetizing.
Okay, so here we have our squid fillet. We're just gonna prep this so we can cut it up. So here we just fillet it down the middle here and open it up. You can cut this any size you want, depending on how your family likes it or how they want to eat it. Here we'll be blanching our vegetables. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in.
Just a dash, right?
Just a dash, yeah.
That's good, that's good.
Okay. Okay, so here we'll be blanching the choy. It's just another green vegetable you can use in your pan-fried noodle. Again, just about 30 seconds or so because it's really quick. You don't want to overcook it. Okay, in go our carrots. It's been about 2 minutes. We'll take our carrots out. These are good.
Yeah, the mushroom is quick as well. 30 seconds should be sufficient.
Okay, the mushrooms are done. Mushroom, our brown mushroom. Okay, we'll take out our mushrooms. Here we'll be blanching our shrimp and squid fillet. About 1 to 2 minutes. You don't want to fully cook it because we'll be cooking it in the sauce as well.
So our shrimp is ready. I'm scooping it up. And I'm going to use the same water for the squid. And normally seafood takes pretty quick to cook anyway, about 3 minutes. And so we're doing it just about a minute and about a minute and a half. So I'm going to toss in our squid now. So the squid is ready, so we're going to remove that as well.
Okay, here we have our fish meatballs and our fish tofu. We'll put it in the air fryer at 325 for about 8 minutes, just to warm it up before we cook it, or fully cook it. Okay, here we have our fish meatballs and our fish tofu. You can see the way it puffed up. This is a good texture for a stir fry.
So now we're ready to put together our stir fry or the sauce and the meat and vegetable. So I'm pouring in water, and then I'm gonna start with low fire for now until I start putting all my ingredients. So I'm doing sugar, chicken seasoning mix. Make sure I get every last drop. Soy sauce, oyster sauce. I'm just making sure I get all the oyster sauce out. Sesame oil. Vinegar. So, and now this is the flour and water mixture. Make sure you get it all in there. Now I'm gonna toss in the vegetable selection. All the vegetable that we kind of pre-cooked already. So it can be hot, and now the different meat that we blanch and preheat. So we just let it boil, simmer just a tiny bit, and then before we turn off the fire, because we don't want it to be too reduced, then it will get salty.
Once your sauce thickens, you can turn off the fire and it should be done.
Okay, we're turning off the fire. Okay, now our noodle is ready and our stir fry is ready. We're gonna assemble. So, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Look at that. All the colorfulness makes everyone wants to have some, right? And now we're gonna garnish it a little bit with the cilantro and the scallions. Oops, we don't want the big one. All right. Wow, look at this. Doesn't this look delicious, Linda?
Yes, it looks really good.
Mouth-watering. Are you ready to give it a try?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So we're gonna give our finished product a try. It sounds that it's crispy. Do you want the fish tofu or?
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you.
Fish ball, squid.
Okay, thank you.
All right, a piece of carrots. Make it seem that you're healthy.
I am healthy, very healthy.
Okay, I am going to try the noodle as well. Oh, yeah, you don't want shrimp, right? You don't want like shrimp like that. I'll taste the shrimp for you. All right. All right, let's do it. But
the flavor is really good.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Don't change anything, right? Mm-hmm. It's perfect.
It's good like this.
Let me see the shrimp.
Wait, that's why it is.
Oh, sorry. I was so excited about the food. It's delicious. The noodle texture is perfect. We had tried like the dry noodle and it was too crispy and too hard, but this, it has the crispiness and the softness. It's just balanced out, right?
This noodle fries very well.
Wow.
So once you put the sauce on it, it gives it a really good texture.
Oh man, I can't stop chewing.
Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.